Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of operational word problems. This is standard 7.3b in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 21 of the 2019 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So this week, Andres will practice. We've got some hours here. 1.5 hours Monday, 1 3/4 Tuesday, 2 hours on Wednesday. And then look, in case we missed it, next week he'll practice the same number of hours on these 3 days. So there's no numbers there, but basically we're going to double up what's happening on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So what is the total number of hours he practiced over these 6 days? So from this week and next week. So we're just adding a whole bunch of fractions and mixed numbers, but let's see what happens if we do it visually first, because we can do it visually and then we could do it without drawing pictures. So I'm just going to draw Monday. All right, so here's my Monday. I've got 1.5. So there's my 1.5. And then I've got my Tuesday. And so that's going to be my 1 3/4 here. So there's my 1. There's my 3/4. And then Wednesday's pretty easy, right? We're just going to draw 2 full, just like this. There's 1, there's 2. And then we need to double it, right? Because there's an extra week. So I need to do an extra 1.5. So this is what I'm going to do for my 1.5, right? I'm going to do this 1, then I'm going to use this other empty half from the first week for my second week. So Monday is now a total of 3. So Tuesday, I'm going to try doing that same thing. I'm going to do 1 3/4. I'm going to do 1. And I need to do 3/4, but I want to go ahead and fill up that first one. So I'm going to do 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So really it looks like this is going to be 3, it's 2/4, but really that's a half, right? Visually we can see that's a half. And then Wednesday is simple. Let's just double that. So now I'm going to get my 4. And you see what we're doing here, right? We're just going to add. So adding the whole numbers, 3, 6, 10. And then we've got that half. So our answer is going to be B. So let's see what we could do if we did not want to draw any pictures. Well, we can just stack them all up here. All right, 1.5. I'm going to do Monday twice, Tuesday twice, and then Wednesday twice. We want to add all that up. Well, let's just add the whole numbers first. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No mixed numbers next to the 2's, but you know we can't really add halves and fourths. So I'm going to change these halves into fourths. So 2, 4, 7, 10. All right, so my answer is 8 and 10/4, which is never going to show up there. It's kind of an ugly looking mixed improper fraction. So my 8 is fine, but I need to go ahead and shift this into a mixed number. So if we want to change our improper fraction into a mixed number, we divide up. So we're going to take our denominator 4, divide it in our numerator 10. 4 goes into 10 2 times. So that's going to be 8. We don't add decimals because we're trying to keep it as a fraction, not as a decimal. So our remainder is our numerator, 2. And our fraction is going to have a denominator of whatever your divisor is. You're not changing it. So you started with 4, you ended with 4. So 8 and 10/4 equals 8 and 2 2/4, because that's what 10/4 really equals. Now we need to collapse our whole numbers. 8 and 2 makes 10 and 2/4. And as you can see, that equals 10 1/2.